This is 3 News First Edition.
Keeping an eye on the skies and also on the roads for your morning commute. I'm Kristen Diaz here live on SPID, keeping you updated on what you need to know before you head out the door.
Us guilty. We take you to the courts for the conviction of an area sex offender.
And who's got spirit? This is CISD cheerleaders who I'm Sarah Costa live at McDonald's kicking off our high school football Fanatic series.
Ooh, we've got spirit.
Yes, we do. We got spirit.
How about you? Good morning, everyone. I'm Jane Monreal.
And I'm John Thomas Cobos. It is 30 minutes past the hour. It's Friday, August 29th. Meteorologist, the chief himself, Bill Vesey, is in right now checking out our weather. Good morning, Bill.
We say John Thomas, Jane, everybody. Buenos dias, amigos. Getting some good rain today, and hopefully more is on the way. Lots of rain, especially southern parts of the viewing area. We've been talking near Baffin Bay, just a little bit offshore of Baffin Bay, all because of this area of low pressure. We have more rain headed toward the city. Had a good downpour here at Channel 3. A little after 5 o'clock in the morning, around 5:15. Looks like more is on the way. The question is this going to stay there? If it does, we're in for a real good rain day. If it moves back over the Gulf, it's going to shut off our moisture and we won't be getting as much rain as anticipated. But right now, all systems looking good for some pretty good rain, and some of the rain today could be heavy. Best rain chances right now between now and 9 a.m. Our complete forecast coming up.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill. In Jim Wells County, Ben Bolt is dealing with standing water this morning after heavy rain yesterday. We found one field submerged. The downpour also disrupted preparations for a barbecue cook-off scheduled for later today. Neighbors tell us the storm lasted about an hour and a half. To the Nueces County Courthouse, 3 News continues to follow the Longbine father-daughter murder trial. The medical examiner says 30-year-old Jesse Quintanilla was shot and killed, possibly with 2 guns.
Wound A was at the right upper chest. It's at this location, and it came in at the right upper chest, and it was about 6 inches above the nipple area.
Dr. Ray Fernandez added Quintanilla had a toxic level of methamphetamine in his body. Fernandez could not determine whether the high levels led the 30-year-old to be aggressive or irrational just before he was shot. 25-year-old Chastity Longbine and her father, 56-year-old Dennis Longbine, are accused of fatally shooting Quintanilla. Attorneys for the pair say the shooting was in self-defense after suffering abuse at the hands of Quintanilla.
Also at the courthouse, the 40-year-old Rockport man accused of sexual assault and attempted sexual assault has been found guilty. Orlando Robles was convicted of assaulting a 19-year-old woman in September last year. Shortly after that, he attempted to sexually assault a 22-year-old woman. The first victim said Robles flagged her down, told her she was dragging something behind her car, and then started to sexually assault her. The jury has yet to determine Robles' punishment. Roughly $53,000 in drugs, guns, and high-end cars were seized during a raid on the city's north side. Investigators arrested 36-year-old Adrian Rodriguez, a known felon, Wednesday night at a home on Magnolia and Nueces Bay Boulevard. Detectives confiscated more than 1,700 grams of cocaine, more than 230 grams of black tar heroin, and just under 30 grams of brown heroin. Pills and guns were also found. Rodriguez faces charges of manufacturing and delivering of a controlled substance and unlawful carrying of a firearm by a felon.
3 men and their dogs are safe this morning after being rescued by the Coast Guard during high tide. The rescue team says the group was caught 30 miles south of Bob Hall Pier Wednesday night. Their vehicle was stuck in the sand and the rising tide quickly trapped them inside. A Coast Guard helicopter training in the area was able to reach the group and rescue everyone.
We like those safe endings, happy endings for everybody. And also we have a perfect feel-good Friday video for you.
Like in this next clip has been circulating around Facebook and has more than 1.9 million shares.
It's right here, baby.
My goodness, I'm going to add 1.9 and 1.
And 1. You're going to take it to 2 million.
That is adorable.
Look at the dog just put its
That's love.
cheek right next to the baby's cheek.
Puppies and babies, they have a way to relate to each other and connect. Isn't that the sweetest?
Oh. Good dog. It's gonna be
Okay,
protected, too.
I like it. I can watch that. Put that on loop. All right, well, this House of Love will be crooning.
Crooning is right after the break. Details on the major TV star coming to the Coastal Bend for the Casa de Amor fundraiser. First, Chief Meteorologist Bill Vesey is in the Weather Center. Bill?
All right, John Thomas, Jane, everybody. Buenos dias, amigos. Keeping an eye on the rain. More rain out there from this area of low pressure. Right now, the heaviest rain down near Baffin Bay, trending northwest. That means it's moving toward the metro area. Keep it here on TV3 for the complete forecast, plus more local news on 3 News First Edition.
This is 3 News First Edition in high definition. With John Thomas Kobos, Jane Monreal, Sarah Acosta, and Kristen Diaz Weather. This is 3 News First Edition in high definition.
Now at LAC's $50 million Labor Day sell-all, save on the elegant Regency bedroom with exquisite details, just $16.85 plus scratch card savings up to 15% with no interest for 48 months at LAC's Labor Day sale.
This is a public announcement. A government vehicle disposal will be in your area. Surplus vehicles will be sold to the general public for $99 down, payments as low as $129 a month. Budget guidelines require this sell-off of hundreds of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, most with low mileage and remaining factory warranty. You pay pennies on the dollar. Call 814-1000 now. An official disposal site is 2440 SPID at Ayers. All-Star Mitsubishi. Sale absolutely ends Monday.
Friday night, enjoy our always popular post-game fireworks from Bud Light. Gates open 5:40. First pitch 7:10.
This is a Ford. This is an AutoNation Ford. What's the difference? Based on Kelley Blue Book's fair purchase price, most people paid less for their cars at AutoNation, which means you could save a lot of money. Just like that.
Save now! During the AutoNation model year-end sale, our Smart Choice price for a new Mustang is $17,495. Or new F-150, $12,000 off MSRP. AutoNation! AutoNation Ford, Corpus Christi.
The fact is, most people paid less at AutoNation.
The summer is ending, and so is the Summer Drive event at your Coastal Bend Chevy dealers. Get 0% financing for 72 months on 2014 Chevy Silverados, plus save $4,000. Plus, no payments for 90 days. Plus, every 2014 Silverado comes with 2 years free scheduled maintenance. But hurry, the Summer Drive event absolutely ends September 2nd. And when the summer is over, this sales event is over. Only at your Coastal Bend Chevy dealers.
Now at LAC's $50 million Labor Day sell-all, save on this contemporary sofa and love seat in family-friendly microfiber cover. Just $857 plus scratch card savings up to 15% with no interest for 48 months at LAC's Labor Day sale.
Hi again, everybody. 6:39 coming up on 6:40, coming up on 20 minutes till 7 o'clock on Friday morning. August 29th already. What is this, Labor Day weekend? We are here. All right, what about that rain this morning? Area of low pressure south of the border, just south of Brownsville, bringing us the rain. As forecast, firing up in the overnight hours, and the big question is, how much are we looking at? Again, the biggest rain storm right now is moving inland right near Baffin Bay. Everything is trending to the northwest. Those of you Refugio down to Sinton, down to 5 Points, up back toward Mathis, seeing some good rain right now. South of Fowl, seeing some good rain, but the best rain is located right now near Baffin Bay. Let's zoom in a little bit closer and see what is going on. Again, let's take a look at what's going on out near Calallen. Again, coming down I-37, coming down 77 from Odom, seeing some good rain. And if you're going to be traveling from Robstown to Kingsville on Highway 77, be on the lookout. There's going to be some rain around Driscoll. In fact, on the back road right now, 43 at Driscoll, looks like there's at least a little bit of light rain out there right now. As far as the another shot of the radar. The lightning and thunder, most of it is in that big system right now, which is to the east and offshore of Baffin Bay. And again, that's trending to the northwest. And we've been saying all morning that it looks like the best chance for additional rain will be between now and 9 in the morning, and then we'll have scattered showers throughout the day. It looks like most of the rain, if not all of the rain, will be finished by Friday Night Football, 7, 8 o'clock. Hopefully it'll be all over by then. And any rain, coaches, players, anytime it rains, it looks like it's going to soak in. The ground is that dry, so we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting any flood advisories or anything like that at this point. Here are the official rainfall totals so far. This is since midnight, so 1/10 of an inch down in Falfurrias. Everybody looking at less than 1/10 of an inch officially across the area. Again, the big question today, what's going to happen with this area of low pressure? Spaghetti model still following it, but as the low moves inland, the Gulf moisture surges up this way, piles up, has to go into the sky, then it has to come down. If this is the scenario setting up, we're looking at heavy rain, but that's 4 out of 5 models. One outlier model has that low moving back over the Gulf. That will cut off our moisture train, and that will send the heaviest rain into the valley and southern parts of the viewing area. So we're hoping the low stays over the valley, over land, and gets us our big rains up here. And the heavy rain threat, up to 3 inches is possible. Not a big blob of 3 inches for everybody. Not everybody's going to get a lot of rain, but the heavy rain threat is there. In our viewing area, from Hebbronville to Alice, the Sinton to Refugio and Point South, the potential for 3 inches of rain is possible. And then next week, we're going to follow this area of disturbed weather in the Caribbean as it moves to the Yucatan and as it crosses the Yucatan into the Bay of Campeche. The possible development there. So we'll be keeping an eye on that for you. But that's next week. Right now we're keeping an eye on the rain here in South Texas. So let's go out live to Kristen. Kristen, where are you? And is it raining there yet? Probably not, right?
No, like you said, we are seeing a lull out here. We haven't seen quite much rain right off the SPID in Crosstown, but from that earlier downpour, boy, it's wet out here, but it smells so good, Bessie. It smells like wonderful rainfall. It's a great change in the forecast. However, on your way to work, you need to be careful. The roads are very slick. Now, according to the Road Weather Management Program from the U.S. Department of Safety of Transportation, they are saying that most of weather-related crashes are due to wet pavement. So what we're seeing here on SPID, we're already seeing tons of traffic this morning from rush hour. The roads are wet. Slow down, please. Give yourself plenty of time. No need to rush. Hey, it's Labor Day weekend. Time to relax and enjoy that. But you want to make sure you're staying cautious out on the roads. There's some ponding on the side roads as well. So try to stay in the middle of your lane. You don't want to get too close to the sign because there's a little bit of flooding along the curb here. And also for the little ones who are waiting for the bus, you might want to wear some good shoes, closed-toed shoes, because it's pretty damp here. The road and the ground actually finally started to absorb some of this water. You know, we've been so dry. It started to pond right here on the grass that I'm stepping on. So just be careful on the roads. You want to make sure you limit your speed, make it a great start to Labor Day weekend, and we'll be back here live on SPID and Crosstown. John Thomas and Jane.
All right, Kristen, we could see some of the ponding behind you.
And are you seeing lightning out there right now?
No, not anymore. We did see abundant lightning from the JFK Causeway all the way up to SPID, and it stopped about, I'd say, 15 to 20 minutes ago. So we haven't seen as much lightning as we did earlier this morning.
All right, very good.
Be safe
Stay
out
safe.
there. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Kristen. People are concerned about the weather because Friday Night Lights is upon us.
That's right. We want to know, is it going to rain when we're out there cheering on our favorite football teams? 3 News reporter Sarah Costa is live on the south side of town with the new High School Football Friday Fanatics series. Sarah.
Good morning, and that High School Football Friday Fanatics series kicks off next week, and we are just promoting it and letting you know about it. We have King in the house, and our Ray Texans, our Moody Trojans, and our Miller Bucks to kick off our series. Next week, we will be in Gregory, Portland with GP and Ingleside. So all those GP and Ingleside fans, come out. Every Friday, we're giving a $100 gift card McDonald's away to our craziest, rowdiest fan. At the end of the series, we'll give out a $1,000 Visa gift card to our craziest fan. King, can I get a cheer from you guys? N-M-M-U-S-C-A-A-A. Ray, can I get a cheer from you guys? Can I get a cheer from Moody?
Okay, Sarah, can barely hear that, but I know face paint, pom-poms, everything you've got to be the Fanatic and win all of those prizes. Sounds like a good season is in store. Thanks so much. Thank you, cheerleaders. Have fun. Well, Regis Philbin and his orchestra is going to come to the Coastal Bend for 2 days. Michelle Horine, Executive Director